Kayla from Kayla Crochet Love, and welcome to episode number 14. If you haven't already, I invite you to subscribe to my channel, and if you're a returning subscriber, it's always good to see you. If you would like to find me anywhere else on the internet, you can find me at Kayla Crochet Love on Instagram, Ravelry, and Facebook. I will link that all down below as per usual. So, how's everybody doing? I know I've been kind of everywhere with my uploading lately for the past few weeks. It's been getting busier around here. I work in customer service and we're getting into our busy season. So, not that I've been working much more, it's just when I get home from work, I'm pretty exhausted. So, I haven't been doing much crocheting really lately. Yeah, I haven't really been doing much of that. I have a few things to show you guys, but not too much. So yeah, I'll just get started with my finished objects. So what do I want to show you first? I think I only have two. So I'll show you this one first. This one I finished last night and I posted it on my Instagram. And this one I was pretty much made to use up some of the yarn that I've had sitting in my stash for longer than I care to mention. So it actually hasn't been that long. Maybe since before Christmas, so almost 6 months. So I made this little shawlette, and I pretty much went until I ran out of yarn. So this is using, the brown is Estelle worsted, and I'm not sure of the color, I don't have the tags anymore. And then the color here is Malabrigo, and again I don't know what color it is. And then I just did the edging or the border. So yeah, it's just a little shawlette. I know it's a little bit thicker, so it'd be good for the winter time. But I wanted to, I really wanted to use up this yarn, and yeah, I think it turned out pretty good. I didn't use a pattern. I kind of just looked up different shawls and kind of made my own thing. So this is, so it's just granny stitch, and then there's some double crochets back into granny stitch with some little shells on the border. So that's it. Pretty happy with it. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it, because I have a lot of shawls, and that's one of my favorite things to make, is shawls, so I don't know if I'm just going to save it and gift it to someone later on. I'm not sure, because I don't know if I'll wear this one or not, just because it is a little bit thicker, but it's not quite big enough to be a wrap either, but I mean, I guess you could kind of wrap it, but it's not very big, like it could just cover your shoulders, so yeah. So that's one of my finishes. I finished this one last night, actually. Last night? Yeah, I think it was either last night or the night before last I finished it. So, but I love the colors. I love them, and working with the Malabrigo. The Estelle worsted is great as well. It's really soft, and the Malabrigo is just really nice to work with. It doesn't split. And the colors are just beautiful, so that's that one. Like I said, I don't have much to show you guys, but I have one more finished project, and I finished this one a couple weeks ago, and it is my poncho. So like my poncho back here, I've had a lot of people comment and say they'd like the pattern, so I decided to remake one and write down the pattern, which I did. I just have to type up the pattern, which I've been procrastinating doing that, but I would like to get that out so you guys can also make your own. So I made it with, hang on, do I have the, I was just seeing if I had a skein here, which I don't, but it's Bernat Premium Tweeds, and I believe it's the Aran tweed color. So here it is. It's pretty big, I can't really fit the whole thing in. So it has a little bit of the, with the ribbing neck. And the nice thing with this is if you wanted it to be more of a cowl neck, you just keep going. So, I'm really happy with how it turned out. I haven't washed it or anything or blocked it, which is something I want to do because I have to take pictures for the pattern, or I'd like to. And it'd be nice if it was blocked. So it just fits kind of like that. It's kind of, it's all caught. There we go. But yeah, I really like it. It goes to about here. And I didn't want to make it a really long poncho because it's meant, I made it for when we have bonfires during the summer, so like campfires. Last summer, when we had them, I wore one my aunt made, which I love. I just wanted to make more. So on those evenings where it's cool, but it's not really cold enough to bundle up too much, I just find that with the shorter, little bit of a shorter poncho, if it gets cold, you just kind of tuck your arms in and it's nice and cozy. So, but yeah, I'm really happy, and it's actually really simple to make. As long as my instructions don't confuse you. That's what I'm always worried about when I write a pattern is, or when I go to write a pattern, is if my instructions will make sense to someone else. Because they can make perfect sense to me, but I never know if they'll make sense to anyone else. And that's why it will be a free pattern. But I will let you guys know when I do put that up. And, yeah. I'm very happy with it, and I love the colors. It reminds me of like, it almost reminds me of like cookies and cream, almost. Just because of the little flecks. I don't know if you, how well you can see the little flecks in there. Good ones on the back too. But yeah, I made that, and it didn't take me long to finish. I was pretty bound and determined to make it. I think I made it in 3 evenings or something like that, and that was while writing down the pattern. So I'm happy with it, and like I said, I will I will try and get on to typing that for you guys. And it'd just be good, that way it's not just sitting on a piece of paper and then I lose it and have to do it all over again. Although I'm pretty sure I know how I'm doing it now. I had made this one a while ago, so I'll show you guys this one too. I think this one might be even shorter. So this one I made using Caron Cakes. I can't remember the color. It's blueberry, I want to say either blueberry muffin or blueberries and cream or something like that. I think it might be blueberry muffin. But I really like the looks of this one too. I did that one a little bit differently in certain spots. But this one I pretty much did until I ran out of yarn. Whereas that one I still had, I used almost 3 skeins of the Bernat Super Value. So yeah, I have that one too. So you can really use any worsted weight yarn you want for that, and it'll look beautiful. So that's it for my finished projects. That's all I have for you guys this week. I do have, but I don't know where I put it. I really don't know where I put it. Anyways, it was my April square. I have the tutorial up for that one. I just wish I knew where I put it. My craft room is becoming a bit of a disaster. Because, whenever my husband doesn't know where to put something, I just tell him to put it in my craft room and it just gets piled up in here everywhere. So, anyways, I finished that square. It's a little kind of like a basket weave square. There is a tutorial on my channel if you want to check that out. It's for my square a month project I'm kind of doing, which I have to get cracking on one for May because I am losing such track of time in May because today's May 7th. Oh, look at that. It's May 8th today. And I didn't know Mother's Day was this weekend. And then Victoria Day long weekend next weekend. So I'll be busy at work for that. So I'm going to try and think of something for a square within the next few days. Just so I'm not releasing it at the end of May. Anyways, for works in progress, I have this one here. And I started knitting a shawl, but I'm not really liking the way it's using fingering weight yarn, so it's only about this long, but I'm not loving the way it's turning out. So I'm gonna have to decide if I want to start it over, but I just decided not to bring it in, and because there's not enough to show you guys anyways. But so the only other thing I started, and I'll tell you about the color more with when I show you my acquisitions, because I started, so this is just a little square so far. So I'm trying to kind of design my own small shrug, because I made bigger ones, but a friend of mine's getting married this summer, and she's having an outdoor wedding, so I asked her if she'd like me to make her something she can wear just in case it gets chillier at night, and that way she can just have something nice to put on instead of putting on a big sweater over her wedding dress. But I'm trying to design it to fit around like the style and stuff, so I'm just kind of playing right now. So I have a little bit of a square made, probably about 8 inches or so. But that's all I kind of worked on, and this one I just started over the weekend. So, and I'll go right into my acquisitions, because the yarn I bought for that was one of my acquisitions. And some of you might be able to tell what it is. It's Caron cotton cakes. So I ended up buying 3 of this color, which is Lavender Fields. It's really pretty. I don't know if this cake looks a little bit prettier. So there's there's a lavender color, green, a light brown, kind of beige, and a cream color. So these are awesome. I bought last year I had bought some of the Caron cotton cakes. They're 60% cotton and 40% acrylic, but they were smaller skeins last year. And I think they were $6 at my Michael's. And there wasn't as much yardage. I can't remember how much was in those ones, but these ones have 530 yards. So that's a nice amount of yarn. I wasn't sure how many I would need for the shrug. I don't think I'll need as many as I bought, but I like them anyways, and I know they're just seasonal yarns, so I figured I'd buy a few. And I had a coupon the one day, and it was buy 2 regular priced items for 45% off or something. So these are $12 in Ontario. So they're a little bit more expensive, about the same price as the Caron big cakes, I guess. But they're really nice and I like them, so I got 3 of those, and the one's attached to my whip there. So I got 3 of that color. And I just happened to be on one of the Facebook groups. I think it was the Crochet Crowd Stitch Social on Facebook. And people were saying that they found them, so I decided to go and check it out, and they were just kind of starting to fill the display, so excuse me. And then I ended up getting 2 more colors the last time I went, and well, 2 of the same color, because I wanted to make, well, there's a scarf pattern I wanted to make, and I think it's a knit pattern. It's on one of these. Hang on a second. I'm not very organized today, guys. I'm sorry. Better be on here. This one. So it comes on the ball band. I think it's knit. Yeah, it's knit. So I wanted to make this here. I want to try doing that. So I ended up buying 2 colors that I would like, and I'm always drawn to these colors. I had bought some, I think they were the Premier Sweet Rolls in this kind of color. So this one is called Blush and Bloom, but I just think it's so pretty. Pink's my favorite color, so anything with a little bit of pink in it. I like all colors, but pink's always been my go-to ever since I was a kid. So, I just think it's pretty. So I ended up buying, I ended up buying 2 of those, because you need 2 balls for the pattern, I believe. So, and when I bought these 2, they were on sale for $7, I believe. $6 or $7. So I was more than happy to pay that when they're regularly $12. So, and when you spent over $40, that day you got a free, I didn't know, but you got a free gift. But I can't show you guys because it's going to be for my mom for Mother's Day, because I have most of her gift, but that's just going to be part of it, just because. So I have one more acquisition to show you, and this one I was so excited about. So I'm pretty sure most of you have probably heard of Rose Likes Crochet. If you haven't gone to her channel, I highly recommend you do. She is hilarious. She always makes me smile and laugh when I watch her videos. She's just so bubbly, and she's such a positive person. And I know Crystal of Bag O' Day Crochet talks about her a lot too. So if you haven't, go check her out. If you already checked her out, perfect. Anyway, she had a giveaway. She had went to YarnCon in Chicago, and one of the vendors, I guess, gave her something she could do for a giveaway. And I always enter those things just for fun, and because I like doing it, like I've done one giveaway and I've had so much fun. I had so much fun that I can understand why people like doing it. So I was like, you know what, I'll enter her giveaway, and if I don't win, I'm not heartbroken. Honestly, I never win anything. It's kind of funny because my maiden name actually means like I won kind of thing. That's what my maiden name was. It was French though, so if you're French, you know what my maiden name is. But yeah, I very rarely ever win anything. So when Rose announced that I had won, I was very excited. Plus the prize was pretty awesome. So it's a sock blank, I believe she said it is. And she gave me a little card and everything too. Rose did. It's on my table over there. So it's Daisy Knits, hand-dyed yarns and fibers. So here's her tag. And it even had a little stitch marker. This is what kept it on there, but that's her tag there. So if you want to go check her out, I'll try and link down below if I remember. So this is, it says Dewy Socks, 75% superwash merino, 20% nylon, and 5% stellina. And there's 438 yards in this. So it's a sock blank. So instead of it coming in like a hank or a ball or a cake or whatever, it comes knitted up already. So I don't know if you guys can see the sparkle. You can kind of see it. Oh, it's so pretty. And I didn't realize how sparkly it was. Like, I don't think you guys can even see how sparkly it is on the camera. Oh, there you go. You can kind of see it. It's so pretty. It's like this fiery orange and red. But yeah. So instead of it coming in like a hank or something, it comes knitted up like this. And as you're working with it, you just pull from here. Which I might end up balling it up anyways. Just because I have certain project bags where it would just work better to be balled up, so I might just cake it up after anyways. But yeah, there's 438 yards, so it's this long piece here. So, but yeah, so pretty. I don't know what I'm gonna make with it yet, but it'll probably go into a shawl or something. But I might see if I can find a yarn that can go with it and maybe make something pretty with it. I'm not sure yet. But it's so pretty and I'm so happy I won. Like, yeah, like I said, I'm never hurt when I don't win because it's just for fun. And I don't know how you can be upset. It's something they're willing to, it's a gift for you guys, like, you know, like even if you don't win. So yeah, but I was very happy, and thank you, Rose. I am very appreciative of your giveaway and the fact you sent it to Canada. I really much appreciate it, and it's so pretty. I just want to squish it. It's so soft and squishy. It smells nice too. That could just be the smell of my craft room. I got this about a week ago, hit or miss. Maybe a little bit more than a week ago. So yeah. It's that. But yeah, speaking of giveaways, I will be doing, I already did one Q&A, and I will be doing another one answering the rest of the questions soon, hopefully. I said it's been busy, so I'll try and find time to squeeze it in there. But the person who won has received their gift and they're very happy, so I'm happy. Yeah, I will probably be doing, maybe down the road, like I said, if my channel keeps growing, I might do different giveaways. We'll see. But it was fun, so I had a lot of fun. So anyways, guys, I think that's all I have for you today. Not much, but I feel like I'm just rambling on for you guys. So I will talk to you guys later. Have a good one, guys. Bye.